Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another mug using the new Cricut mug press. This time I'm going to be doing a gift for my niece. Her birthday party is this week and unfortunately we will not be able to attend, but I still wanted to do something for her. So I'm going to do a little mug. I also bought her something else. So for this one, she does like unicorns. I did find something on Design Space, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with her name. So I'm thinking the unicorn right here and then her name on both sides. Something like that. We'll see. I don't know if to put it like this or like this, but we'll see how it looks. This is the Infusible Ink sheets that I'm going to be using. This is the one I like, so that's the one I have already cut out because this one does come in 12 by 12. So I've already cut out my little sheet to put on my mat, so we can cut out the mug press label sheet. So we can cut out the mug press sheet. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready for it to cut. And then we'll go to Design Space so I can show you guys how I did that. Okay, so there we are. So this is ready to be put in the Joy, and I'm going to be using my Joy today. I'm also going to use one of the Amazon mugs that I bought. It doesn't have anything on it. It's the smallest one. She doesn't need a big cup. It's an 11-ounce cup. So an 11-ounce mug, sorry. So I'm going to be using this one, and also I'm gonna try to do something that says kind of like made with love or handmade with love. At the bottom, I'm going to use the Infusible Ink markers. So this is what I have. This is what I want to use. So I'm going to also do that. And I actually have already done that one because it was a little bit, I have to use the maker for that because these pens do not fit the Joy. So I went ahead and I already did that. Let me show you guys. So I just used regular copy paper, and of course I did mirror the image. So it does say handmade with love. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it there, but handmade with love. So we'll see how that comes out. I did see somebody else that they had tried it and they said it worked. So we're gonna try it out today. And I'll show you guys how I did this and the font I used. I already have it all set up, so I'll show you guys that also. And it's really easy. It wasn't hard at all. It's just that I had to use the maker. So let's head over to Design Space to create our project. So we are on Design Space, and as you can see, I already have my little Handmade with Love project on screen. I've already attached it. I've already done everything, but I'm going to show you really quick how I did this. This is the one that I did with the Infusible Ink markers. So the font I used was Felicity, and all I did was I did go here, and as you can see, I filtered for it to be writing, and that's what came out. But if you look on here, it says basic cut, so you need to change that to pen. And then I went here and changed it to marker, and then of course I just chose the color that of the marker that I'm using, and it comes out like that. But when it printed it, I made it so small that it filled in the gaps. So on here, what I did first was I did, they don't come connected, so I moved them until they attached. Then I went ahead and let's do one more. Hold on, one more. Then I went ahead and ungrouped, and I highlighted just the ones I want to move, and I moved that one just a bit over because it was too close. So on this one, I'm gonna do it manually, and there we go. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Then I welded to make sure that it was together, and that's it. nothing to it, guys. Just it's very simple. You can use whatever font you want, and of course, you know, just have to attach them because of they don't come together, and then just make them small. And see, once I'm making them, once I you know, make it smaller, it starts filling in those gaps, so you won't have those gaps once it writes it, once you send it to the maker and it writes it out. So that's good. And always, of course, when you make it, make sure you you have your mirror on. You don't want to do it without your mirror, because it's still, you're gonna have to flip it the other way. And you can use regular copy paper for this. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be any special kind of paper. This is actually my first time doing this, guys. I have not tried this using the infusible markers. I've had them for a bit, but I haven't had a chance to go and really, you know, try some projects out using it. But it's, hopefully it comes out right. We'll find out. So that's it, guys. I mean, the same thing. I separated, what I did is I added a text for each word. So with, and then again, love. And this font, no matter if you put capital letters, it's not gonna do it. It still writes it out in lowercase. See? But same thing, you're just going to have to attach them, you know, get them as close as you can. And I just worry about these. I know sometimes it gets way too close to the first letter. So I like I said, I just worry about those. And this one, it's hard because it's so small. So that's right, I separated these a little more and then I just ungrouped them. These we would have to do manually. So the T and the H look okay. And I just select them all and then move them completely. And then the same thing, select all and move it to where you, oops, see, I messed up. And I know this, you can always zoom in if you need to. Down here at the bottom. Whoops, too much. Right there. That way you can see, make sure that you're right on it. It's a little better. Oops. There we go. And then just move that one over. Still chose the wrong one. You mean to choose that one, this one. You have to be careful on what, there we go. Sometimes it'll grab the wrong one. And that's it. And you can just move it to attach them, to place them together, and then always remember to weld. That way when it prints it out, you won't have a gap. Or the same thing if you're gonna cut it out. It'll cut each individual letter. I've done that before where I forget to weld. So just attaching is not gonna do it. You're gonna have to weld, and then of course you can group it all together to keep them the same. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's really easy, not hard. I just went with something simple, nothing too dramatic or drastic, just very simple, handmade. All right, so let's get with our other project. I'm going to go ahead and save this one just in case if I want it for the future, and I'm going to save it as handmade with, oops. Okay, and that's it, guys. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, nothing hard. I didn't pick anything too difficult. I just wanted kind of to try this out. And it's going to be under the mug at the bottom, so it's not going to be visible to everybody. Let's go ahead and start with our main project. And on this one, oh, let's go home. So it'll pull up everything. This is your home screen. This is the one I used. I did try this out a little before, just to make sure that everything was right. So I'm gonna pick this one. It's the small mug label. So this is just kind of for you to reference where everything's gonna go, make sure everything's in the middle. I'm going to change the background. I'm gonna hide actually this because that doesn't help me. So here I'm gonna change this Let's do purplish since it's kind of pinkish, bluish, purplish. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload our image. And I just typed in unicorn. And a lot come up, but the one I liked was this one. So we're gonna go ahead and insert that one. Like I said, I wanted to cut each individual piece, not, you know, I didn't want it to be a print or anything like that because we are using that transfer sheet that's very colorful. So there we go. So these little guides kind of help you to make sure where it's centered. So we have this one right there. And then for her name is Olivia, so I'm going to go ahead and put Olivia. For the font for her, the one I used was Mahogany Script, so there we go. There it is. Okay, same thing. We will have to, since they're not attached in cursive, we're gonna have to do it ourselves. And I just bring them closer. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and ungroup. Just choose these. Move it over just a bit. Just making sure that's what I like. There we go. Okay, so now that we've welded, all right, so that's kind of the size I wanted. I think that looks good. Maybe a tad bit smaller, like that. I was thinking something like this. Oh, and we're gonna duplicate because I wanted one on each side, so that way her name can be seen from either side. So something like this. Same here. Now I don't know if I want it like this or if I want it like this. Alright, so this is kind of hard. I don't know which one I like better. I think I kind of like this side, this way better. What do you guys think? So we have to put it kind of in the middle. Yeah, I think I like this, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I wish I could get y'all's opinion. That looks good, I think. I don't know. It's so hard. Let's see. Because this would be the other way. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it this way, guys. So we'll put it right like this. I hope I'm making the right decision. I'm gonna pick that up. Okay. So I think I'm gonna leave him like this. Oh, this is a little crooked. There we go. Okay, I think that looks good. And this one, let's scoot it just a little bit over. Actually, let's put it back. Okay, I like that. I think that's good. See, and these little guides will help you, will guide you to make sure that they're centered where they need to be. So far I like this. I think I'm happy with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and send it to the Joy. And actually I didn't change this to Joy, but there we go. We're gonna go ahead and send it to the Joy and have it cut it out, and that's it. And don't forget, I'm gonna add this back on there. And oh no, we're not done actually. Okay, so I'm gonna hide all this, and this needs to be attached because we want it, there we go, because we want it to cut each individual little line. So yes, that's very important. So don't forget, I just selected it all and clicked attach. So now when we make it, it's all together. Okay, oh, I'm not done. See, cancel. If we would have not had attach, let's detach. this would have happened. See, everything's not together. So everything would have been separate, canceled. That's not what we want. So we want to go ahead and select all and attach. That way everything's together. So now we can go ahead, and I think we have to attach that thing too, because I forgot the last time. Yeah. Okay, done. So there we go. Now we have it all set, and it's going to go ahead and cut out the little outline, and it'll do a double cut around it so it can cut straight through, and then these will be just regular. So just remember, highlight everything and click attach, and it'll cut everything the way you want it to. So let's go ahead and make it. We're gonna do it on the mat. Mirror. Don't forget to mirror. Continue. Okay. Puzzle. Infusible transfer sheet. Done. I'm going to select more pressure. And that's it. So let's head over to the joy to cut our project out. Okay, so the joy is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Okay, so this is ready. It's done. Let me go ahead and unload my mat. And there we go. So let's take this part off. And you can see it cut all around. And remember, you always want to pull your mat away from your project, not vice versa. Okay, so here's this. So it is done, and then I also went ahead, while I was cutting, I went ahead and I cut out the little handmade with love thing. Let me go ahead and move this over. We're done with that. And let's weed this out. And for this project, I'm not going to do the full mug. What I'm going to do is I'm only going to do, so I'm going to get rid of all this, but I'm going to keep the letters and everything on there. So the mug's going to be full white, and just her name and the unicorn will be in color. Okay, there it is. So it's all done. And that's how it's gonna look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my mug and just wipe it down with the microfiber cloth, just to make sure nothing's on there. And then I'm going to pass a lint roller over it, just in case there's any lint. Okay, that's done. And let's go ahead and put this on the mug. get the bubbles out as much as I could. It's kind of hard. But we'll see how that comes out. It looks good. The next one is gonna be this. So like I said, I've already cut it out as much as I could, and I'm gonna use heat tape, heat resistant tape, to tape that down. And hopefully it works. We'll find out. Give it a try. Just to make it safe side, I'm going to cover it all. Okay, so we'll see how that comes out and how that works. Just making sure everything's down. Alright. Oh man, I didn't turn on the press. Scoot this over a bit. So it's going to take a couple of minutes to heat up and get warm. So it's ready, it's heated. I'm going to go ahead and put our mug inside. I'm going to close it up. Okay, and it'll take a few minutes for that to be ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is done. I can lift it up. Ooh, hopefully it came out good. It's steaming. Ooh, that was hot. I don't think it worked. The bottom. Okay, we're gonna let that cool off. I need to put it somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna turn that off. So I'm gonna let this cool for a few minutes, guys, and I'll be back. And we will unveil, see how it looks. See how it came out. This part looks good. It's the bottom part that I don't think kind of made it too good. We'll see. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna let that cool for a good 10-15 minutes. I am back. I have let this completely cool down. So let's see how this came out. It took about like 7 minutes for it to press on the heat press, and okay, it's not coming up. Oh, it looks pretty good. Alright, I guess we can just peel them off. Oh, that looks really nice. Maybe I let it cool too much. Hard to take off now. Oh my god, that looks really good. Oops. Alright. I think I probably let this cool too much. It came out really good, you guys. I really love it. I hope she likes it. I love that. That color is really pretty. Okay, now let's do the bottom. I know this, I saw, remember the beginning. This was not that great, but let's see how it turned out. Maybe I wasn't pressed on. And if there's not enough pressure on it to touch, because it has a little bit of an indentation. Oh no. Well, we tried. There's the bottom of it. Well, you can at least read what it says. Handmade with love. Not that bad. But like I said, maybe it didn't have enough pressure because it didn't sit quite on there. But overall, I'm very happy. I mean, she's not really, she'll have that on there. She'll know it's made for me. But the rest, I'm happy with, and I hope she loves it. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. I hope this video was a little bit informative for you guys, especially the bottom part. Like I said, maybe a little bit more pressure or something would work. But overall, I'm happy the way it turned out. I love the colors and everything, and hopefully she likes it. Now, the other part, what I was going to say, is this, you can actually still use it as an outline, and it'll outline her name on here. I mean, no need to waste it. She just have 2 cups, but I don't know if I'll do that, but just a heads up. But you can always tear off like the part that's not, you can cut out the part that wasn't used for small little projects or anything else you want to do. But overall, you guys, I am happy how it came out. I think it, of course, the front looks beautiful. But if you guys have any questions about anything, or again, if you want to, suggestions on what you want to see, please comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.